We know that in our body, the same blood is moving again and again. It is heart. From heart the blood is pumped to all over the body and come back to heart. Again it is pumped. Again it goes to all over the body and come back to heart. So when the blood is over and over coming to the same point, it is called circulation. Now circulation can be of two types. Okay? The circulation can be of two types. One is open blood circulation and the second is closed blood circulation. The open blood circulation, in which the blood do not flow into any blood vessels, there is no arteries, veins and capillaries. The blood is pumped by the heart, a pumping device, but after being pumped, it flows in the coelom. Okay? As you find in all the invertebrates. Suppose this is an insect, the body of an insect, the thoracic and the abdomen and all. Okay. So what you will find that they are got heart. This is the heart. The blood is pumped by the heart. The blood moves like this, and from here it goes to coelom, and then it will go in the coelom, empty coelom, and from the coelom cavity it again enters back into the heart. So the same blood is rotating over and over again in the same path. Again, no arteries, no veins, no capillaries. Only heart is there, which is the pumping device. Okay? So in class, you are in class 11. So when we will study about the 7th chapter, we will study that how the circulatory system is found, open blood circulatory system is found in cockroach and how it works. So there we will study about it in detail. Just now we have to just know that they are lacking the arteries, veins and capillaries. The blood is flowing openly in the coelom, in the cavity. So there are advantages that the blood is in direct contact with each and every tissue. That is the advantage, but the disadvantage that the blood is not having a pressure. A constant pressure is not applied. Okay, heart is just like it's like a pumping device. It is something like that. Suppose you are in a swimming pool, sitting in a boat, and you have got what you call that rock, just through which you are just shaking the water only in one direction, and the water will go on moving and coming again. Okay. So in the entire pool the water can be shook, but it will not have a same pressure, or say it will not have the same flow and all. Okay, so it will be similar to that. On top of on the other hand, the circulatory system is the one, the closed blood circulatory system is the one in which the blood remains flowing in the blood vessels after being pumped in the heart. So blood never comes out in the open space. So blood is always enclosed within either heart or in the blood capillaries. It is never flowing into the coelom. Okay, so in the closed blood circulatory system, if the difference is asked, if the definition is asked, open blood circulation, in which after being pumped the blood by heart, it is closed into the coelomic cavity. That is called hemocoel. Whereas in the closed blood circulation, after being pumped, the blood goes into the arteries, artery to aorta to artery, artery to arteriole, artery to capillary, capillary to venule, venule to vein, and vein to vena cava back to heart. It is totally closed. The system is totally closed. So in the closed blood circulation, again it is of two types: the single blood circulation and double blood circulation. In the single blood circulation, as it is found in a fish or in any species, so this is the heart, and the blood is pumped, and we will come back here. And the heart is actually pumping the blood. Blood is passing from the same gills, coming here, from here to here, and going all over the body. But it is never coming out into the tissue. And it is taking only one oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in the same type of blood vessels. Okay, there is no clear distinction between the arteries and the veins and the capillaries. Capillaries will be there. Okay, so such a type of system where the blood is flowing. In the scene, there is one single duct is called single blood circulation. But in double blood circulation, which we are going to study now, because in human being we are having double blood circulation. So in the double blood circulation, this is the position of heart. This is the heart, and this is the pulmonary artery and aorta, and these are the walls. To study the structure of heart, just लिखा है chapter what to do. Okay, to follow the chapter. Suppose this is the lungs here. From the lungs, the blood flows to the left atrium through pulmonary vein, and then from here the blood goes through aorta all over the body. And from here it goes to lung. So I just label now what are what. This is left atrium, left ventricle, aorta, pulmonary vein, representation of the entire body, that is vena cava, right ventricle, right atrium, pulmonary artery. And if I make a line here, this side will carry deoxygenated blood, and this side will carry oxygenated blood. Okay, so if I start from here, the deoxygenated blood, I make the deoxygenated blood like this. So deoxygenated blood, after collecting from all over the body, goes to right atrium. From right atrium it goes to right ventricle. From right ventricle it goes to pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery is the only artery which carries deoxygenated blood. And the deoxygenated blood will go to the lung, where it will give out carbon dioxide and it takes oxygen. Now ये oxygenated हो गया. Now oxygenated blood comes from there into left atrium. From left atrium it goes to left ventricle, aorta, and through aorta it goes to all over the body and gives oxygen. Okay, so this is how the double circulation take place. Now in double circulation, what is the advantage? Advantage is that the oxygenated blood and the deoxygenated blood never mixes together. So each part of the body gets a better supply of oxygen. Oxygen supply is with a greater efficiency. ठीक है? So all the vertebrates, ठीक है, जो क्या कहते हैं, having closed blood circulation, and even that closed blood circulation, those which are having double blood circulation will have the total circulation. Now the amphibian and reptile, they have got three-chambered heart. Three-chambered heart oxygenated and deoxygenated blood although remain separated, but in the heart they come and mix together. A certain amount of mixing of the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood take place in the heart. Okay, so that makes a big problem. If I write here the number of chambers of the heart, number of chambers in the species, it is 2-chambered. Amphibians, it is 3-chambered. Reptiles, it is 3-chambered, but the ventricle is partly divided. But crocodiles have 4-chambered. The birds 4-chambered and mammals 4-chambered. So those who got 4-chamber heart, they will have total separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. So their efficiency of oxygen supply will increase. Okay, so that is why 4-chamber heart and double blood circulation is there in those organs which are very active. The other organs are there, but their activities are greatly suppressed. Both humerate, you see fish and all, they are not very rapidly swimming. If rapidly swimming fishes are there, what? Sharks are there? No. They will swim, but for a short distance. Okay. But the dolphins and whales, they can swim together for miles, kilometers. Okay. Why? Because they have got 4-chamber heart and they got the lungs for the breathing, and plus they got double circulation. So their efficiency is far better than those of the other aquatic organs. Amphibians like frog and all, you see how sluggish they are. Okay? If you just disturb them, they will take a one leap and then again come to rest. They cannot, if you change a frog, after some time it will get tired. Okay? And snakes and all, they are also like that only. तो वो उनका तरीका है. तो ये जो कारण है, that is double blood circulation and single blood circulation, close blood circulation, open blood circulation and all. Now we shall study the structure of heart. How many hearts are there? The human has got only one heart. Where is it located? It is located in the center. Who is that? Human being got one heart, centrally located between the two lungs, well protected by sternum, the ribs, vertebral column, and फिर इधर से तो कौन दिखेगा shoulder को. ठीक है? The heart is of close fish size and shape. ऐसे ही रहेगा, थोड़ा सा thick होगा. And its lower end is slightly tilted towards left. It is not that the heart is found in the left, as it is generally mentioned or shown, or we have this thing believe that the heart is found in the left hand side. Heart is found in the right hand side. Okay, there is no doubt. Protection, it is well protected by the sternum and the ribs and vertebral column. Beside this, heart is also covered by a jacket of membranes that is called pericardium. And in the pericardium there is a fluid runs that is called pericardial fluid. The pericardium and pericardial fluid will protect the heart from shocks and the jerks and the pressure differences and the friction and all. Okay? So even if you get any number of hit here, boxers and all, boxing, they keep hitting here, and otherwise also, and then we are running and fighting and many other type of activities are, some number of times we fall and all, but our heart is well protected from all that thing. Okay? Now heart is made up of 4 chambers, just now I said. The upper 2 chambers are called atrium and lower 2 are called ventricle. Atriums are meant to receive the blood and ventricles are meant to pump the blood. So the walls of the atriums are thin and the walls of ventricles are thick because they have to exert more pressure, so force. So the heart is made up of cardiac muscles. Okay. The left side of the heart, left side, ये मेरा left side, but diagram बनाएंगे तो इस तरह में. So sorry, diagram इस side आपके हिसाब से. Okay, the left side of the heart is carrying oxygenated blood and the right side carries deoxygenated blood. Okay, and the left and right atrium and left and right ventricles both are separated by interatrial and interventricular septum. Okay, there are number of valves present. कहाँ पे कौन से valves present हैं? I just make a diagram just for the representation only. It is not an actual diagram. Actual diagram is that arteries and veins, both these arteries, this artery will come out from here and this artery will come from here. So that may feel confused. I am just not making a diagram which is actually presenting the heart. Okay, now you can see the walls of the ventricles are thick, very much thick, in compared to the walls of atrium. Atrium की दीवार पतली सी, ventricle more. Why ventricle walls are thick? Because they have to pump the blood to the greater distance, and that also the left atrium is thicker most thickest. ये उतनी नहीं है ना, and यहाँ की walls just barely any thickness is there because they have to pump the blood. Okay, and then now walls कहाँ पे मिल रहे हैं? यहाँ पे one set of walls मिल रहे हैं जिनको कहते हैं semilunar walls. The walls which are found in the great arteries, they are called semilunar walls. The walls which are found between the atrium and ventricle, they are called medial wall, and the medial wall in the right side is tricuspid, and in the left side it is bicuspid. So these are the walls, 1, 2, 3, 4. They prevent the entry of blood only in one direction, and they allow the flow of blood in only one direction, but prevent the backflow of the blood. Okay, so blood from here to here can go, but it cannot go back. It can come from here to here, but cannot go back. It can go from here to here, but cannot come back. It can go from here to here, but cannot come back. ये बचा हुआ, this will be prevented, this will be prevented, and this will be prevented. So backflow is prevented. ठीक है? Just everything I already explained you. है ना? Openings की बात करते हैं. So this is actually a opening of vena cava, sinus venosus, and this is actually opening of pulmonary artery. This is the opening of pulmonary vein, and this is the opening of aorta. Okay, so these are the various type of things. बाकी the diagram is given in front of you. You can see this diagram. Now, इस diagram में कुछ और भी चीज़ें हैं जिनको मैं अब आपको बताता हूँ. इतना आपको तो समझ आ गया structure of the heart. Now, if you see in this diagram, you can see the book now. I shared the book. You can see here the two yellow spots. One is there and one is here. This yellow spot, this particular yellow spot is known as SA node. You can see SA node. What does this SA node stand for? The SA node, that is sino-auricular node, yes, sinoatrial node. This is the node which is found in the SA node, that is sinus opening. ठीक है, sinus venosus is there, that उसकी opening के पास में मिल रहा है. तो that node, the information from the brain comes to this node. यहीं आती है from the brain, the control information comes to the SA node, and from SA node the information flows through the heart muscle to the AV node. You can see here AV node, atrioventricular node. ठीक है, तो information from the SA node to AV node comes through the muscles, not by the nerves. In our body, wherever information has to be carried, that is carried by the nerves. But this is the only place where the informations are carried by the heart muscles itself. That means heart muscle has an ability of transfer the information, neural information. This nature of the heart muscle is known as myogenic nature. The information where the heart muscles can transfer the information from one place to another is called myogenic nature. So heart muscles are myogenic in nature and they can carry the information from the SA node to AV node. And heart muscle will carry information, no problem, but it will take time. It will not be as swift, as fast as the nerves are carrying the information. So there will be a slight delay. There will be a slight delay. Okay. Now where the information came? SA node कहाँ पे है? SA node is found in the right hand side. From the right hand side of the heart to left hand side of the heart and to the second. So if I draw this diagram again, here was the SA node. Here is the AV node and ये जो AV node से information इसके थ्रू होते हुए it is reaching here and these are called bundle of this. ठीक है? Bundle of his is the name. Okay, and these are called Purkinje fiber. P-U-R-K-I-N-J. Purkinje fibers. This is AV node. The information comes from the brain here, then from here it goes to all the parts. तो पहले यहाँ से information यहाँ जाएगी to the left atrium. So first thing, right atrium contracts. Soon after that will be the left atrium contraction. Now the muscle of atrium and ventricles are separated. वो एक दूसरे से जुड़ी हुई नहीं है. So the information cannot pass from the atrium to ventricle. So what happens? The information are carried by a special kind of nerve there that is called bundle of his. So they are connected with the AV node. AV node information will come into the bundle of his and then it will spread into the entire ventricles through the Purkinje fiber. So now you can understand how the heart will work. The very first thing, right atrium will contract. Soon after that, the left atrium will contract, and slightly little late, there will be contraction of the ventricle. ठीक है? So this is called cardiac cycle. Now how cardiac cycle works? देखते हैं. सबसे पहले क्या होगा? the cardiac cycle will. This is actually regulation of heart. कैसे होगा regulation? The impulse from the brain comes to the SA node. From SA node it goes to the AV node. SA node से the impulse are carried by the muscle, heart muscle itself to the left atrium. First right atrium contracts, immediately left atrium will contract, but then the information are carried by the AV node to both the ventricles through bundle of his and Purkinje fiber, and both the ventricles will also contract. Cardiac cycle क्या कहता है? Cardiac cycle के 3 स्टेप. Step number 1, that is called joint diastole. The entire heart is relaxed. So in that case, blood is coming through the both the veins, that is vena cava and the pulmonary vein. they are opening into the atrium and they are filling the blood. ठीक है, और जो ब्लड यहाँ पे फिल हुआ वो ये वाला वॉल भी खुला हुआ है, so the blood will even flow into their respective ventricle. Up to the 70% of the blood from atrium passively flows into their respective ventricles. ठीक है, 70% of the blood which is filled in the atrium is passively flowing into their respective ventricle. कोई रोक ही नहीं है इसके, क्योंकि हमने पढ़ा है वहाँ पे AV walls are there, that is the bicuspid and tricuspid wall are there. Bicuspid and tricuspid wall will allow the blood to pour in but will not allow to go from the ventricle to atrium. तो ये joint diastole है. Joint diastole का मतलब होता है relaxation. Joint मतलब क्या है? Both atrium and ventricle. So joint diastole मतलब both atrium and ventricles are relaxed. ठीक है. Now what happens? Second, atrial systole. Atrial systole. Soon the informations come to the SA node. The right atrium contracts, and immediately after that the left atrium contracts. So systole means contraction. Which atrium contracting? Both left and right atrium. Both left and right atrium both contracts. More or less simultaneously. Not exactly simultaneously. More or less, right will contract a little. That is 1/8 of a second or something. Third is the ventricular systole. So both the atrium contracted. When the both the atrium contracted, 70% blood तो पहले से ही आ गया था, 30% will also come. So all the blood from both the atrium is coming to the ventricle. Now it is next is ventricle's chance. So now the ventricle contracts. Now when ventricle contracts, first the blood will go and try to the going to their respective atrium, but these walls close, and then blood flows into the great arteries. ठीक है, into aorta and pulmonary artery. Okay, so this is how the heart's working is there. In tomorrow's class, we'll study the heart sound and then other portion. Heart sound is the first thing which we have to study because it is just related to this. But what to do? Today's time is over, so we have to stop it. Thank you, children. Good day.